back on camera, and welcome to the spoiler review of the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. I just finished my live stream watch party of the season 2 finale, and let me tell you something. First of all, your boy is back on camera, and it feels good to be back. You know what I'm saying? I got Grogu on the shirt, had to represent. I just love to see y'all beautiful faces. That was a little creepy. Anyway, let's talk about this episode because it's a lot to process. Spoilers. Once again, you've been warned. There will be spoilers. I'm gonna just start at the end. Luke Skywalker's back. That was my first guess, but I'm like, I don't know if they'll actually go through with that. But timeline wise, that would make perfect sense. And then everybody's like, oh, Stan Sebastian will make a great Luke. But then it's like, well, he's filming Falcon and Winter Soldier, or finishing up filming. He's with Marvel, so his plate is full. So that's why I was like, maybe not Luke. But they got another actor, and I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But I feel like there was something off with his face. Was it a deep fake? Was it like a mixture of the real actor's face and a little CGI? I just, maybe it's just me, but I felt like there was something off about his face. His entrance, oh my gosh, when the X-Wing came, I'm like, is that Luke? But then I'm like, that could be anybody, right? At first I was like, oh, a squadron's about to show up and help out. But then when she asks, who is in the X-Wing? Like, who, say your identity, and it's just pure silence. I'm like, this is the Jedi. This is the Jedi, and as soon as I saw the green lightsaber, I'm saying that's Luke. And then I noticed the glove on one hand. I'm like, that's gotta be Luke. Gotta. And it was. And then R2-D2 came on, and I know R2-D2 made an appearance in the art concepts at the end of the Ahsoka episode. It wasn't just a concept. He's in this. Where does Mandalorian season 3 go? I know they have still left us with some questions, like Mandalorian has a darksaber. Will Bo-Katan say to hell with the old rules, or will she say, yo, we gotta fight for that? Or will she say, you know what, you earned it, you keep it? I don't know. I mean, she's been scouring the galaxy looking for this darksaber, and will she let it go? Will she change the rules, or will she fight Mando for it? Because Mando's like, bro, I don't want this. You take it. Moff Gideon is an amazing villain. I love this guy. All right. He's like, oh, no. He pulled the rock.
No. You don't take it from him. I am.
I don't know. I feel like if they change the rules, because the old rule was you can never take your helmet off, but clearly they changed that rule. So what's stopping them from changing the rules of how to get the darksaber? And who's to say everybody in the room is just like, I didn't see nothing. As far as I'm concerned, the Mandalorian lost that combat. Or is it like a combat to the death? He didn't say that. He just said defeat. But probably means death. But I mean, the workaround is that everybody in the room agrees, hey, from what we saw, you defeated the Mandalorian. That's yours. And in order to keep that lie going, you can never come near this planet ever. If you come near this planet, we will be forced to kill you. I feel like that's a reasonable, sensible thing. By the way, Boba Fett never came back. I don't know if that was on purpose. I don't know. Like, was that part of the plan, or was he just like, I'm not going back for them. All right. They're like, hi. All right, Boba Fett, you can come back and help out now. Boba, stop playing. Boba gone. All right. Boba is like, yo, I got you to the kid. I was a distraction. I'm out. That's it. Yeah, like what's gonna happen with Moff Gideon? That's a good question. What's up with Luke and Grogu? Because now we know that Grogu is not in the sequel trilogy, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. So was Grogu one of the students that Kylo ended up killing? Or did Grogu end up escaping that? Or maybe Grogu ended up leaving Luke way before the academy was before Ben was even born, basically. Maybe Grogu had left and met back up with the Mandalorian. This could just be a temporary thing. Like once he masters his abilities and he's able to full-fledged do the whole Force thing, learn his Jedi ways, he goes to go find the Mandalorian again. That's his, but he's a baby, so he can't travel alone. I don't know where they go. I don't know. Emotional, very emotional. They finally split up. I loved when he was touching the screen. Like once Luke landed and he walked off the X-Wing and you just saw Baby Yoda's face, like he's here, and then once he's at the computer monitor, he's touching the screen and he points like, yo, he's here. And it's just like, man, like, and that explains Moff Gideon's look when they're like, it's a Jedi. And Luke is known in these streets by this point. He's known. And so I don't know. It's a lot to process. I love the imagery of the Mandalorian and Boba Fett walking into that canteen. Also, I mentioned this in the live stream. This was the first time that we saw Boba Fett even slightly get his ass handed to him a little bit. Or, that was the first time we actually saw him take a little bit of a beating. If you want to count the Sarlacc pit, I don't know. But if you don't count that, then yes. But if you count Sarlacc pit, because really, that was... he got shot in the jetpack and he landed in the Sarlacc pit. It's been a while since I watched it, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But as far as hand-to-hand combat, I think that's the first time we've even remotely seen Boba Fett, get a little bit of a taste, get a little taste of an ass whooping. But outside of that, what happened to the engineer? There's the other question. What happened to the clone engineer? Because he was on the ship. But then there's another question. What happened to him? Because he just seemed to disappear. So did Boba. Yeah, I love this episode. Oh, it's a lot to process. So, forgive the pauses, but I might edit the pauses out anyway. The music when the Dark Troopers were powering up the little dubstep, their theme, loved it. The build-up theme of Luke's entrance, loved it. Peyton Reed, who directed this finale episode, that's how you end a season. I loved it. Let me know what you guys thought of this finale down in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was you expecting Luke? I feel like everybody was expecting Luke because it just makes sense. I highly disagree with the Mace Windu thing. I know some people were saying Ezra. Some people were saying maybe nobody answers at all. Because my first guess, like I said, was Luke. But then I was like, what if nobody answers though? But in the grand scheme of things, it's like, okay, it doesn't make sense for nobody to answer. And you need somebody to come to the rescue. And once the things were pounding on the door and they were about to make a final stand, I'm like, this is the traditional setup for the hero to come save the day. I enjoyed it. I'm going to watch this episode again. Season 3 comes December 2021. Unfortunately, we got to wait that long. But HBO Max is just throwing movies at us next year on Warner Brothers is throwing movies at us on HBO Max next year, so maybe that'll hold us over until we get season 3, and then we got feel like I'm missing something. There's something else that could probably hold us over. But regardless of which, I can't wait to get back to the Mandalorian. I can't wait to see where they take this. Let me know all your theories, comments, questions down below in the comments, man. I'm all excited. I'm fresh off the live stream watch party. Anyway, I'm back on camera. It's a good day. This is a good holiday season send off. Even though I will say I wish that they would have went up to 10 episodes, because then the last episode of The Mandalorian season 2 would have ended on New Year's Day. Like, we would have entered 2021 with the new and last episode of season 2 of Mandalorian. But after seeing this finale, it makes sense why it was only 8 episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.